Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another map mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Firms of Madison County 4X map version 1.0. File size for this is 568 megabytes. What I'm going to do is explain a few things regarding this map. We'll go over and take a look at your field sizes and prices, extra mods and extra fruit types. We'll take a look at your starting fleet, then we will end with a tour of the map. So let's take a look. Okay folks, when you get the mod, you're going to unzip it, and when you do, there's going to be 3 zip files inside and a text document. I'm actually going to read over the text document with you right now. If you don't want to hear the intricate details of the map, just go ahead and fast forward to this timestamp. Welcome to Firms of Madison County. This is a real terrain 4X map based in Madison County, Illinois, a few miles north of the town of Edwardsville. The map is loosely based around the early to mid 1990s. This is the area that I grew up farming with my father and grandfather. There is about a half a dozen playable farms, several smaller farms, and a couple of horse farms. No matter what level you start at, you will have starting equipment ready to go along with a lot of animal husbandries and grain silos. The only thing starting on the low or beginner level will gain you is around a $2 million land tract. There is several individual fields to purchase, but most are clumped together in tracts like they were in real life, so a lot of the fields you want, you will have to buy the whole farm. There's 119 fields total, all with missions, and quite a few of them can be plowed together. The map is vanilla crops, meaning there is no multi-fruit. The terrain varies from flat to rolling prairies, hills, and creek bottoms. There is plenty of trees for people who want to do some logging, including large clumps of pines and spruces hidden in some of the forested areas. You will need to put the map and other 2 mods in your mods folder to get the best experience. The gates mod is so that the gates show up in the map. The place anywhere mod is only to keep from getting an error. The map works without it, but you will get an error in the log. If you try to run the map unzipped if you're in your mods folder, you may get some texture issues. Just zip it back up when you're playing and it should be fine. This is a large map with long, boring roads, so I highly recommend getting the latest version of the Courseplay or GitHub or similar mod. I'm not going to go over the thank you part here, but I will read this. This is quite interesting. I thought it was nice. I have used a lot of mods over the years, and this is my contribution back to the modding community. You are more than welcome to download, upload, edit, modify, or share this map. Possibly in the future I may make a version 2 with 2 towns, more sell points, traffic, and trains, but that won't be anytime soon. Maybe the winter of 2019-2020. I hope you enjoy playing it as much as I did making it. So right on, I thought that was really cool. Okay guys, here we are back over on the map. Once again, this is the Firms of Madison County 4X map version 1.0. The file size for this is 568 megabytes. Now when you download this map, you will have to unzip it. There's going to be 3 zip files inside. One is for the map, one is a place anywhere mod, and the other is for the wooden gates. Now if you don't put in all 3 mods, I do believe you will get an error come up. That's what the place anywhere mod is for. So that being said, there's 119 fields on this map. You own 23 fields. Field sizes and prices we'll go over in a minute. There's no multi-fruit on this map, and there's 4 different sell spots to sell your product at. So let's go over and take a look at that map. Yeah, you're right on your doorstep here. There's your dog. Okay, look at that monster map. So basically guys, you own all these inner fields right here. So the way the land system works on this, when you buy fields, most of them you'll have to buy in clumps like I read to you in the introduction there. So when I click on lands here, you can see we own all this area here. So you could, it's worth over $2 million, but like I said, it all comes in clumps like this. Now there is a few fields here and there that you can buy individually like that. But for the most part, you're going to be buying them in clumps. You can see all the different fields there, all the way up to 119. Yeah, this is a huge map. Now, this whole bottom corner here, he left open for later on. You can put placeables down here. You can use the landscape tool and do whatever you want with the land here. You can even turn this into one huge field if you wanted to. So very cool. Let's go over and take a look at your sell points. Like I said, there's only 4 there. So there is no multi-fruit on this map, unfortunately. There's 6 different farms on this map and several smaller farms. There's also a couple of horse farms on this map as well. So let's go over and we'll take a look at your starting fleet. Okay, so you got a John Deere 6230R. We have a New Holland T6175, a small John Deere harvester, We have a pickup truck and 2 small tippers. We have a regular header and a corn header for the John Deere harvester. We have a plow, a cultivator, a seeder, another seeder. We have a sprayer and a tank for the front that holds fertilizer. We have a dry fertilizer spreader, water tank. We have a front loader attachment and various connections for that. Header trailer, a weight. Getting into some of the placeables now. We have a large cow pasture, large pig pasture, large pig enclosure, a cow pasture, a large horse paddock, a pig enclosure, a sheep pasture, another horse paddock. So you have these 3 large grain silos, you have these 2 grain silos, and you have these 4 extensions that you can connect to your silos. So all kinds of storage there for your grains. So let's begin our tour. If I miss anything, guys, I do apologize, but this is a 4X map and I'll cover as much as I can. By the way, I do believe this is this modder's first map, so it's very nice. Beautiful textures on this map. It looks fantastic. Okay, let's get our flight going and we'll look at the median farm here. Got your animals all around here, your pigs and your cows. It's just one of your many farms. Oh, look, there's some sheep on the outside there. That must be the pasture down there. Yes, it is. Sheep pasture. Get some more pigs over here. Garage with some of your equipment in it. You can see all your equipment just scattered around there. I could use my other mouse there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's get some height here. And we'll get an aerial view of this. Beautiful looking. Bring up our map, see where we're at here. We'll take a look around just where we own the fields for now. Then we'll start circling around the outside. So this is all our fields here. So you do get a good start. Look at this place right in the middle of the field. Just like a pipe coming through. That's cool. Some houses and stuff scattered in and about. There is tracks on here, but there is no train. He may add that after. And there's no traffic. See a burn up on the hill there. Little stream cutting through. Looks like we have some more animals up here. Very nice. Get a John Deere dealership up here. Let's hit our overdrive. Yeah, I got a John Deere dealership right here. So that's your main shop, I take it. Let's take a look down here. We'll just go around the outskirts of the map. Now I'm going to be up high in the air for the most part, just to not miss anything. Is another horse paddock down there perhaps, or another sheep pasture? So there's forestry scattered throughout. Got some nice shaped fields here. All kinds of little farms, all kinds. Got a little pond over there. All kinds of grass to cut. Tons of trees. Yeah, if this is the mapper's first map, this is an amazing job. All kinds of trees down there. So is this that part? Yes. So this is accessible, this land. Now you can use your landscaping tool and flatten this all out. Do whatever you want with it. And I mean, once the script comes out for the placeable mods, this would be a great place to set up like a factory. A few different factories and stuff. Or you can flatten this out and turn it into a mega field. So very, very nice. I like that. Get a stream that cuts right through the landscape there. Get another little farm up here. Let's swoop on in. Very nice. I hope I'm not going too fast, guys. Just want to cover this 4X map in a reasonable amount of time. That's just our farm up there, right? That's a different farm, actually. We'll have to go over and visit it. Get some more grain silos, some more animals. Well, that's kind of cool. We get some cows down there. This looks well filled in. A lot of cows around here, holy. All cows. Very nice. Great detail. There's another little setup here, another little farm. This will keep you busy, this map. Okay, let's head on over here and we'll go around the northwest corner, northeast corner. Huge fields, guys, huge fields. And like I say, you buy these in chunks, these fields, so going to be a little bit expensive. Let me show you that, by the way, just in case you can see the different, you know, that's over 2 million what you own already, like 1.3 million for that, almost 2 million for that one, 1.3, that's 2 million there. Okay, pushing on. This is a crazy looking field. All kinds of forestry down there, guys. Another little farm here. All kinds of little places. Got a radio tower here and another little farm. Looks like we got a water tower. Look at these fields. So we're thinking about doing this in a multiplayer as well. All kinds of grass in between those fields as well. Where are we at on the map here? Another little farm here. All kinds of silos put in. Look at the detail in that. That is amazing. Great job. I'm running this at 1440p and it looks fantastic. Moving on down the side here, west coast. We'll have to come across here and take a look at this as we're going by. Very nice. What do we have here? Miller's Feed and Seed. Oh, we got some storage there. Looks like you can sell some bales and straw and stuff. Possibly. Got some residential sprinkled in here. Huge map. Huge 4X map. Take a quick look around the central area. Make sure we're not missing anything. I love how filled in it is. Lots of detail. Very nice. Okay, let's bring it on back to this farm over here. I like how the forestry is sprinkled all around. Nice flat areas, but there is hilly areas too as well. Alright, let's bring it back down here and we will wrap this up. So, there you have it, folks. That was the Firms in Madison County 4X map version 1.0. The file size for that was 568 megabytes. Don't forget, when you download the file, you will have to unzip it, take the 3 zip files out inside and put them on in your mods folder. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to the channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and we will see you all in the next one.